Are you tired of feeling like your body's turned against you? If you're a perimenopausal woman struggling with exhaustion, weight gain, and you feel moody 24/7, you're not alone. And today we're diving into the surprising impact sugar and alcohol have on your liver health, which can impact your hormones. And trust me, the insights we're about to uncover might just change the game for you. And be sure to stick around until the end for 7 simple tips to give your liver the love and support it needs to help you reclaim your hormone balance so you can start feeling like yourself again. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Dr. Renee. I help women balance their hormones naturally. And before we get into it, a little disclaimer. The videos on this channel are for informational and educational purposes only. They are not intended to be taken as professional medical advice. While I am a doctor, I am not your doctor. So do me a huge favor. If you have a medical concern or a health need, please consult your own personal doctor or healthcare practitioner. Okay, with that out of the way, let's get into it. All right, let's just cut to the chase. Have you ever stopped to wonder what all those sugary treats and cocktails are really doing to your body, especially during perimenopause? Well, buckle up because today we're diving deep into the surprising world of liver health. Yep, that's right. That trusty organ of yours might be taking a hit from your late night cravings and happy hour indulgences. But fear not, because armed with some simple yet powerful knowledge, you'll be equipped to give your liver the TLC it deserves. So let's get into it. We're going to start off with talking about sugar. I know this is not what you want to hear, but you're watching this video for a reason, right? I'm going to give it to you straight and not sugarcoat it. Here's the reality. Excessive sugar consumption, especially of added sugars and refined carbs, can have detrimental effects on the liver. Here are some things to keep in mind next time you have a sugary late night craving. Number 1, high sugar intake, particularly in the form of fructose, which is found in things like table sugar and high fructose corn syrup, have been linked to insulin resistance. Insulin is a hormone that helps regulate your blood sugar levels, and over time, persistent insulin resistance can have significant implications for your liver health. Next, excessive sugar, especially fructose, can contribute to accumulation of fat in the liver, a condition known as non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. And this non-alcoholic fatty liver disease can progress to more severe forms such as non-alcoholic steatohepatitis, also known as NASH, which can cause inflammation and damage to the liver tissue. You're at an increased risk of something called metabolic syndrome. It's a cluster of conditions, including abdominal obesity, high blood pressure, high blood sugar, and abnormal cholesterol levels that together elevate your risk of things like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and liver disease. High sugar intake can contribute to chronic inflammation in the body, including the liver. Inflammation plays a role in the progression of liver diseases and other chronic conditions. You can suffer from stubborn weight gain. Sugary foods and beverages are often high in calories and low in nutritional value. Excessive calorie intake, especially from added sugars, can contribute to weight gain and obesity. Obesity is a risk factor for fatty liver disease and other metabolic disorders. Okay, so now we've beat up on sugar, it's time to turn our attention to alcohol. But before we do, I just want to take a second and remind you, if you're a perimenopausal woman dealing with a lot of symptoms that you think are due to hormonal imbalance or inflammation, and you want to take a more holistic approach to your health, be sure to not only subscribe to this channel, but come find me on social media. And many of the concepts in my videos on this channel are the basis of the strategies I use in my 12-week hormone balancing program called the Hormone Code. So if you're tired of trying to figure things out on your own and you want my help in designing a personalized health plan just for you, apply for a call. I'd love to see if working together is a good fit for both of us, and I'll be sure to put the link to schedule a call below. All right, let's talk about a topic that I know you don't want to talk about, but we have to. Alcohol. The liver plays a crucial role in metabolizing or breaking down and detoxifying substances in the body, and alcohol can have a significant impact on its function. Of course, small amounts of alcohol every now and then is something that your liver can handle. But when consumption becomes excessive, it can lead to various liver-related conditions, collectively known as alcoholic liver diseases. Okay, so what happens in our body when we drink alcohol? Well, when you consume alcohol, it's primarily broken down or metabolized in the liver. There's an enzyme called alcohol dehydrogenase, which is responsible for breaking down ethanol into acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde is then further broken down into acetate. Acetate is ultimately converted into carbon dioxide and water, both of which are easily eliminated from the body. And you're probably thinking, well, then what's the big deal? The process of breaking down alcohol generates reactive oxygen species and free radicals, which can cause oxidative stress and damage to liver cells. You can develop what we call fatty liver. Chronic alcohol consumption disrupts the balance of fat breakdown in the liver. The increased production of fatty acids, coupled with a decrease in their export, leads to the accumulation of fat within liver cells, which in turn can result in this alcoholic fatty liver disease. And then as the liver processes alcohol, inflammation can occur. Inflammation is the body's response to injury. And in the liver, it can lead to the development of something called alcoholic hepatitis, which results in inflammation, cell damage, and the infiltration of immune cells into the liver. Then prolonged inflammation and liver cell damage can trigger a wound healing response in the liver, which in turn can lead to activation of something called hepatic stellate cells and the deposition of collagen, a process known as fibrosis. So over time, this fibrosis can progress to cirrhosis, where there is extensive scarring and distortion of the liver tissue. Okay, so I know this info seems a little heavy. I get it, but facts are facts. And I just want to point out what can be happening to our beloved liver if you eat too much sugar or drink too much alcohol. What can you do to help your liver? Let's talk about 7 tips to help show your liver some love. Number 1, drinking an adequate amount of water to help flush toxins from the body and support your overall liver function. And of course, on top of that, you want to limit the consumption of sugary and high calorie beverages. Next, you want to make sure that you get adequate protein intake. Ensuring that you have sufficient intake of high quality proteins supports your liver tissue repair and regeneration. Sources like poultry, fish, tofu, lean meat are great choices. Of course, we just talked about alcohol, so you want to limit alcohol consumption because we know excessive alcohol intake can lead to liver damage, including things like alcoholic fatty liver and cirrhosis. If you choose to drink alcohol, please do so in moderation. You always want to be cautious with the use of supplements and medications. Always talk to your doc or your healthcare professional before starting any new supplements or medications, especially if you have an underlying medical condition. Also, avoid self-prescribing high doses of certain vitamins and minerals, as excessive amounts of some vitamins can be harmful. You want to maintain a balanced diet. You want to consume a variety of nutrient-dense foods, including fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins. Include foods rich in antioxidants to help protect the liver from oxidative stress, things like berries, leafy greens, citrus fruits, and aim to cut out processed foods. And you want to engage in regular physical activity to promote overall health and help prevent conditions like obesity and diabetes, which can contribute to liver problems. You want to aim for a mix of aerobic exercise and strength training. And last but not least, watch your portion sizes and try to maintain a healthy weight. Overeating and obesity are associated with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. So maintaining a healthy weight through a balanced diet and regular exercise will definitely help prevent this. And if you enjoyed this video and you want more information about how to give your liver some love, check out my last video where I talked about 7 key supplements to help boost the health of your liver. And with that, we'll see you right back here next week. Ciao.